It's been 6 months since lives and the land changed forever, but Faye and Glenn Morrison are taking each day a step at a time.
It's not the expensive things that you lose, it's the
Memories
of things.
A vase was all they could find of their belongings in the rubble of their home. They're planning to glue it together as they pick up the pieces of what's left of their lives. The Morrisons aren't insured, but they're hopeful they can rebuild thanks to a $26 million support program for residents just like them.
Disaster Welfare Rebuild Program is about making sure people that are most vulnerable, those that have no insurance, that have no ability to rebuild but have plans in place to rebuild, then the government is stepping up and helping those.
Strict criteria will apply. About 85 eligible families have already been identified.
I don't know how we'd have coped. I think that when the government stepped in and put this show on, did all this for us, it's been phenomenal.
The announcement arrived on the same day as a major deadline set out as the devastating firestorm passed. In January, the state government committed to having the bulk of the bushfire cleanup complete by June 30.
When we appointed Laing O'Rourke, we identified 2,800 properties that were registered, and today we've done more than that.
According to the Deputy Premier, about 900 eligible properties are still to be cleared, almost 200 of which are in the Bega Valley Shire.
What he should be doing is targeting the company that is involved in this, that he has been championing as being able to meet the deadline, and that deadline has not been met.
The Deputy Premier says as recently as the weekend, the state government identified families who weren't even aware a clean-up process was underway. He admits people are falling through the cracks, with some bushfire victims crying out that they're being strangled by red tape. Brad Raya is among them. He's done most of the cleanup himself. This blackened mound is all that's left, a charred heap he's waiting for the contractor to cart away.
I just want to get back to work. The blokes who work here want to get back to work. It's trying to clean up our mess.
Laing O'Rourke has told Mr Raya they'll be at his property this week. In the meantime, even with the deadline passed, the Deputy Premier is promising more work will be done.
There is no end game. It's about making sure no one gets left behind.
Samara Gardner, WIN News.